What up? What's going on, everyone? I don't know if you can hear me at all, but today we're going to be talking about the new TSG pass helmet. Whew. My hair looks a little funky. Anybody else trying to avoid getting a haircut for like months on end and just doing it themselves? Anyways, I think I've been doing okay. So if you guys have done any research and you're looking at helmets for one-wheeling, you've probably looked at a couple of helmets, and one of them might pop up is this freaking awesome TSG pass helmet that I found online. Actually, it's really cool. And if you've ever seen some of my videos before, or if you haven't, I was actually riding with this ProTech helmet for the longest time. It's kind of like a regular skateboarding helmet. I think it served me pretty good for a while. It's pretty light, it's not too heavy. I like the way it looked, plus I added some of these Velcro straps on the top here so you can put lights on it. Yeah, I liked it for a while. But honestly, after just like riding for a while and just watching other people's videos, accidents kind of happen. And I've seen videos where people actually like hit their face, and you just never know. Like, you could probably be like a really good rider or beginner. Either way, my motto is always better safe than sorry. So I personally wanted to look at a helmet that was actually a full face. And for me, it just kind of seemed like the natural progression to things. I know for some people they might think, oh, it's like overkill for one-wheeling. But can you ever be too careful? I don't know. Like, this is probably the most protective gear that I've ever had for one-wheeling now, because other than my helmet, I actually only wear gloves. I feel actually pretty good in it. And if you're anyone that's actually been looking into this helmet, I've tried it out in a couple different environments, day and night. So if you're looking to get this helmet, I think one of the biggest concerns anybody really has when it comes to this thing is like, okay, how much air can you actually get in here? Can you actually breathe? Does it fog up? I will say in terms of breathability, it's been perfect for me. It has not fogged at all. I think the air ventilation works really well. Obviously, if you're kind of sitting around not moving, it's probably not the best, but as long as you start moving a little bit, air really pushes through the helmet pretty easily. And so I've had no issues so far, but I also haven't ridden this thing in like really cold weather yet. Other than that, I would say in terms of the fit, it's actually pretty good. These cushions in the side are pretty good. I don't know how to describe them, but I don't know what kind of cushioning they put in here, but it's pretty thick padding actually. So it actually squeezes onto your cheeks as well and gives you a really nice tight fit. Put it back on for you guys so you can actually get to see how tight it kind of feels, but it's actually not that hard to slip on. It's actually pretty easy. The only downside to the helmet, which isn't the worst thing, is this strap here. I mean, these are kind of like old school straps with these two metal like kind of clips here, and you loop this lace through, which isn't like the worst thing. I mean, it takes a little bit to put on and take off, but you can probably do it like under a minute. But it's not like a clip-on where you can just like pop off the helmet like right away. But I've never really found that I needed to so far to like just take off my helmet and unclip like immediately. Like usually if I'm riding, I just leave it on. It's pretty comfortable. Personally for me, I got a medium, so I don't know what sizes you may be looking at. When I measured my head, I think what is this? This is about a 56 to 58 centimeter. And I think when I measured my head, it was about 56.5 or something. So either way, true to size or true to fit or whatever they call it, you're gonna want it kind of snug. It's gonna be a little bit tight if you're not used to wearing a full face helmet. Overall, I just feel a lot better in it. It feels safer. In terms of the other things that you may be thinking about is visibility. For me, in terms of like view, I don't think I've been obstructed. Sure, you might lose like a little bit to your peripherals, but like the slightest amount. When it comes to actually using the visor, I think the visor is just phenomenal. First off, the aesthetic itself just kind of gives off this like Daft Punk kind of like futuristic look. It's just really nice. In terms of actually blocking the sun, I think it's actually really good. You can actually see pretty well still through during the day. Like it doesn't make it so dark that you can't actually see cracks and bumps. I think it's just like the right amount. So the other thing you guys might be worried about is in terms of being able to hear ambient sounds around you and whether you can hear like cars and just, you know, pedestrians, whatnot. In terms of sound, like, I think it's phenomenal. I really don't feel like I've lost any, like, ability to hear my surrounding environment. It's been really good. I personally feel like I can still talk to people through the helmet, hear them perfectly fine, no issues whatsoever. The fit itself is great. Weight-wise, it's really not heavy. It's actually pretty light in my opinion. It's not something that I feel like I would get annoyed of like wearing. I've tried it on several different rides and it's felt good. I can leave it on for easily an hour or two and feel pretty good about it. You do want to like kind of break it in. Obviously, like it's gonna be pretty snug at first, but I think after you wear it a few rides, it starts to like get a better fit for you. So I would just give it a try before like you buy the helmet and then return it because you think it's too tight. Just wear it out a little bit. Honestly, I think it eventually starts to fit for you. So there is a couple accessories that it actually came with. It did come with a clear visor. I have not used it yet. I personally probably won't ever put that on. So the only time I can imagine maybe using it is at nighttime. But if you're curious like me, which I was really, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but I wanted to see if I could actually wear the visor down at night. I know it's highly recommended not to do that because obviously it's like wearing sunglasses at night. But I kind of just for the aesthetic and just kind of for the look of like in some of the videos that I wanted to see, like I was just curious if the lens was going to be too dark for at nighttime. And I will say it actually was pretty good. So if it's pretty well lit street, I could actually see pretty clear with the visor down, which is awesome. I probably really don't think you should do that. I guess it's the old saying, what the fuck is that saying? Why can't I remember shit? So like the old saying goes, do as I say, not as I do. Don't wear the visor down, but if you want, live your life. I obviously didn't ride with the visor down the whole time, just for a couple of different parts, just to see how it worked, but I think it worked perfect. Anyways, I tried it. I'll let you guys take a look at a couple of the clips, and then we'll come back and I'll give you some final thoughts. So, roll the clip. So overall thoughts, what do I think? I love the helmet. It is a bit pricier. I know that it's going for a little bit more than kind of your average helmet, which, you know, you kind of pay for what you get. Truth be told, I feel like it's a really high quality helmet. I haven't tried out many other full face ones, so I really can't give you an honest opinion about how those feel and whether this actually justifies the price, but I don't regret it at all. I'm definitely gonna keep the helmet. I love it. I've been riding with it ever since I got it. Will I stop using the other helmet I have? Nah, I think I'll actually still use this. I probably won't wear a full face helmet just to go run down the street on the Pine or something, or even on the XR just to do a quick errand. I don't think I need to wear the full face. It's really, for me, I'll probably just, quick, short little rides. I may wear this, I still love this helmet. It's as simple as it gets. I'm curious what other helmets that you guys wear. Maybe drop some links, maybe share that with others. I'm sure there's a lot of people also researching other helmets and what your experiences are. If you do get the TSG pass, let me know what you think of the helmet and if you like it or not. And if you go with another option, let me know what you went with that too. Anyways, let's just move on. You're done. You heard about the helmet. Get out of here. See you guys in the next one, and appreciate your time. If you get a chance, just hit that subscribe, hit that like button if you like the video, and as always, appreciate your guys' time. Have a good one. See you guys in the next one. Bye.